What's going on, everybody? It's Blake here with Gorillas and Fitness, and today we're back at my house, specifically in my kitchen, because what I'm going to be doing is a fridge tour. So I'm going to be giving you a tour of my fridge and my pantry, just to paint a picture for you guys in regards to what I eat. So I'm doing this in response to a couple of nutrition questions that I've received recently. So instead of answering those questions specifically, I thought that I would start with this video to see if you like it. So be sure to leave me a comment down below and hope you enjoy it. Alright, so I'm manually focusing the camera, so bear with me here. Marielle's over here making bone broth. Very delicious and nutritious. Where are those bones at, baby?
Oh.
You should show them the bones. This is pretty crazy. This big bag of bones.
These are beef bones from a friend's cow.
Nice. Alright, so onto the fridge. On top of the fridge here, keep some oils and stuff for cooking. Over here we have apple cider vinegar. Got some olive oil here, which is really good for the cholesterol that olive oil provides. Converts to testosterone easier than other fats. Fun little fact with that. So if you're trying to put on muscle or boost up testosterone, look to olive oil. We got some coconut oil over here. We have plant-based protein by Orgain over here. Costco just started carrying this. It's pretty cool. It's mostly hemp and brown rice protein, which is pretty cool. I try to normally do plant-based protein shakes when I do consume protein shakes, just because they're typically less inflammatory. These are dog treats, and these are probably my biggest vice right here. These like corn chips. They're organic, but you know, still they're fried in shitty like canola oil. They're not the healthiest thing, but that's probably my biggest vice right now. Coming into the fridge here, let's see what we got. So, alright, top shelf here. This is what we're looking at. We got some organic strawberries back there. Got a half of an avocado right here. Got some coconut water right here. We get this from Costco too. It's pretty good. Got some like sparkling flavored water from Whole Foods in here that we picked up yesterday. It's really good stuff, actually. I like the citrus kind the best. And in here we just have some grilled chicken that we grilled up yesterday for those gains. Alright, and down here we have more protein for the gains. Yep, got some raw chicken here. I don't know what that is. Yesterday we actually bought these egg whites. So these are like non-GMO project verified egg whites. I don't normally buy these. Actually, in fact, I haven't purchased these in probably like 5 years. But Marielle and I have both been having egg yolk guilt for throwing out egg yolks to make egg whites. We didn't want to be wasteful anymore, so we bought those. We still consume whole eggs. We picked these up from Whole Foods yesterday. They're pasture-raised, non-GMO, project verified eggs. We still consume those, but we're just trying to limit our fat intake to lean out a little bit. So what do we have down here? Here we have some greens from Costco. These are power greens. These are really good. And then back there, what else do we have? We have some cauliflower right here. And Marielle cooks with this. More cauliflower, broccoli. Alright. And moving down here, this is sort of our fat drawer. That's what I like to call it. In here we keep mostly like nuts. We have Brazil nuts right here, pistachios, almonds over there, and we got some like grass-fed cheese in there, and some tortillas from Whole Foods in there. That's our fat drawer. This is also our fat drawer. Up here we have some grass-fed butter, rendered duck fat for cooking, and over here we have some probiotics that are Marielle's. But coming down here even further, we have an aloe leaf right here, which we use this for smoothies. You can just cut into this thing and use the gel inside of it to add to your smoothies. It's really, really good for your stomach. Let's see here. In here we just have a bunch of different greens, okay? So I'll try to go over as many of these as possible. I am trying to focus the camera here. Here we have a bag of spinach. Looks like we have some chard here. Down there we have some organic beets that we purchased from Trader Joe's. We got a sweet potato down there. We have some dino kale in here and some asparagus, okay? This thing's loaded with greens. Looks like we also have some dill in there. Coming down to the second shelf, more greens. We've got some leeks, got some dandelion greens back there. Yes, you can actually eat dandelion greens. I don't like buying them, but all the dandelions around here have been sprayed with pesticides, so we don't normally collect them around here. Got some tomatoes in there and some peppers. Alright, I'm a big fan of greens. Green leafy vegetables. They're excellent for providing fiber and a ton of secondary nutrients. Just, you really need to have all of the greens in your diet, as many as you can get in there, regardless of what your goals are, because health should really be your first and foremost goal. Here we have some of that avocado dip stuff, that avocado hummus that I showed you guys in the vlog. And here we put the chaga that we collected the other day. This is kefir that Marielle is actually making. It looks kind of gross, and I've never actually had this from her, but she's experimenting with making kefir, which is like a fermented drink. It's also good with for the digestion. Down here, this is kind of like our condiment shelf. We got some Cholula sauce over here. Got some capers, apple cider vinegar. These are homemade salsas that Marielle made, and this is a hot sauce that I purchased from Whole Foods. It's a habanero hot sauce. It's really, really good. Would highly recommend that. These are some coconut aminos. These are Marielle's. The second shelf up here, this shelf contains garlic, ginger, and turmeric in here. Okay, so garlic, a lot of people know the benefits of garlic. Marielle cooks with this all the time. Ginger is really a really powerful anti-inflammatory herb. So I pretty much eat ginger every single day, as well as turmeric, and I add both of these things to my smoothies. Turmeric is another really potent anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer herb. Both of these things I'll chop off little bits and pieces and put into my smoothies. This is Marielle's rack up here. We have some, I don't typically do dairy, but she likes to add it to her coffee every once in a while. So we have some cream up here. Got some miso, which is another fermented product. And we got some olives over here. And I think I already went up there. This is our fat drawer. But yeah, that's pretty much it for our fridge. Coming over here to our freezer. Over here, we pretty much load this thing up with either meat or, you know, frozen fruit. So up here at the top we have a bunch of frozen fruit. This is an organic berry blend that I buy from Costco, and then over here this is some mango that we also buy from Costco, and we also actually have a lot of meat in here too. I don't know if you can see it. I don't really feel like pulling all of this out, but we are part of a food co-op that sources from local farms here in Michigan. And basically all of this meat in here, we have like turkey and chicken and beef and I forgot what else we have, but all of this is sourced from Michigan farms, and it's pretty much all grass-fed, humanely raised, some of the best meat that you can buy. So when we do eat meat, that is where it comes from, and we just picked up an order, so it's not like we're crazy carnivores, you know, going through this much in a week. We usually order once every couple months, and we just did. So we got some peas in there. We don't keep too much in there. Got some more meat over here. Taking you over to my pantry area. We always have fresh fruit on hand, right? So have oranges, apples, bananas, avocados. Avocados are a great source of fat, and they are just delicious too. So these are something that we usually eat daily as well. Coming into here, most of this stuff is Marielle's. I use some of it. This Vega Sport Energizer is a pre-workout drink that I'll sometimes drink. I don't really like pre-workouts that contain a lot of artificial sweeteners and chemicals, and this company doesn't have any of that, so I kind of like it. It's mostly just a stimulant blend, so a bunch of different herbs and seeds like guarana that contain caffeine. If you don't like stimulants, then you probably wouldn't like that. We got some black pepper here. This is actually something that I add to my smoothies every day because I have the turmeric and ginger in there, and I made a video about this before, but the black pepper actually increases the bioavailability of the turmeric, meaning it makes it more absorbable. So that's pretty cool, and that's why I add black pepper. This is all, Marielle cooks all the time. I'm very lucky to be getting married to her. She's always cooking, and this is all of her cooking stuff. And yeah, so I was pretty much a bro before I met her, eating eggs all the time. I could also cook things like spaghetti and nachos. I would eat greens, but I never really cooked, is the point. And all this stuff is hers that she uses for cooking. We have some raw honey over here, which is really good for allergies if it's sourced locally, which is pretty cool, and I think that is from a local source. We have some tuna right here. I really like this brand, Wild Planet. It's all wild caught tuna. Most tuna is, obviously. But I like this brand. It tastes good. It's, what does that say? Sustainably pole and line caught. Okay, yeah, so I guess it's caught with fishing poles. Whatever, it tastes good. You don't want to eat too much tuna though because of the mercury found in it and other environmental pollutants. Over here we have a bunch of sardines. This is actually a brand that we just picked up from a health food store. I don't particularly care for it, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Wild Planet version of sardines better. But I also eat sardines, on a pretty frequent basis because they're full of magnesium and a lot of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, so you can't really beat that. But yeah, this is pretty much our kitchen, right? This is pretty much what I eat. All this stuff that you saw in this video. I make a lot of shakes with the Vitamix here. If you don't have one of these, it's definitely worth the investment. Make a lot of shakes. Use all the stuff that you saw today. Excited to try that bone broth. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that. Also, if you really like this video, then go ahead and give it a like. Other than that, I'll see you next time.